Slot Car News, sponsored by LEB Hobbies, your specialist in home and hobby slot car racing. Hey guys, welcome to beautiful Pennsylvania. Well, beautiful man cave, Pennsylvania. My mic, wireless. I wish it was wireless. I don't use the wireless ones for these. Anyway, how are you doing, folks? Yes. It's Friday. We got a ton of news from Toy Fair Germany. We're not really going to talk about much of that. I'm probably going to do a thoughts video at some point in the next couple days to kind of go over probably a lot of what we've seen. We've seen a lot at Toy Fair. There's been some really great stuff shown, and just an absolutely amazing time in the hobby. Hard to imagine so many cool releases all being done in theory this year. However, we pulled out some news that just coming through the wires. What am I talking about? I don't know. 201 Slot Cars. 201slotcars.se. The website is live. He's doing the 3D printed Porsche. He's calling it a 99R3. There you go. The kit. It's a kit that you buy. It's everything basically except the motor and the gears and things like that. But it's got a pod. It's got guides included that he's printed with it. And it's a new manufacturer, a new 3D print company. I'm a big fan of 3D printing and, these niche companies that give us some really unique, really kind of special stuff aimed directly at the hobbyist. So, want to support this guy. Seems like he's got an interesting start here. So there you go. 201slotcars.se. The link will be mentioned here in the lower third. And go check out his website, please. There you go. Just breaking this morning with the final editions, I guess, of the Scaleauto releases for this year are the 124 scale Grand Prix cars that he plans to do. Holy cannoli. There is a bunch of really interesting cars. Keep in mind, these are 124 scale cars that he's showing here. Some people are pretty unhappy about that. I don't know why you would be unhappy about new slot cars being announced, even if they're not in your preferred scale. I think it's awesome that they're doing something completely different. I mean, and they're Grand Prix cars. That was before Formula One, I guess. So these cars are not going to be big regardless. I don't know. They may be kind of long. I don't know. In any case, I think it's some awesome stuff that Scaleauto is showing overall. And I already mentioned I'm probably not going to talk about my thoughts overall about the show. But overall, I'd say Scaleauto absolutely killed it this year. If they only do half of what they've shown they're going to do, oh my goodness, they got some great stuff coming. This is fantastic stuff they got. NSR Arrivals. Yes, why not? NSR Arrivals just showed up. 2 new liveries of the AMG Mercedes. Look pretty good. I do love me a yellow car. And 2 P68 Ford Rothmans liveries on these 2 cars. There's a red one and there's a blue one. These look really, really nice, of course. Revo Slot. Now, this is going to be a bit of a guesstimate, so people don't freak out. The Datsuns are being shown as being for sale overseas, like in France. I am assuming they're going to show up fairly soon then here in the U.S. Calm down. No one go out and say, hey, Dave said these are for sale, blah, blah, blah. Why aren't they for sale? Oh my God, these are for sale. Why can't I buy them right now? They're starting to be shown overseas. Hopefully they'll be here soon. Probably they will. In any case, they're coming. They're coming. We should be excited about that. Slotit. Now, this isn't necessarily slot car news as such, but it is. They do the Aurica that you see here as a slot car. The real team decided to put a Slotit sticker on the mirror of their real car when they raced recently. Oh, baby. Look, I mean, I know it's a small thing, but it's really great to see a real car company, a real racing team, a real racing team acknowledge, have a little fun with putting a slot car sticker on their car. This is just fantastic. And thank you so much to Slotit for posting this. Thank you so much to that Aurica team for doing that for our little hobby. It's absolutely fantastic. Immediately, everyone in the hobby, well, everyone, a few people in the hobby will become lifelong fans of yours now. I can guarantee it. There was one thing that I'm going to bring up probably lastly here. The 298 Ferraris that are being shown in Germany at the Carrera booth. Some photos taken from Carrera's Facebook page. You can see here of their booth. It's a small showroom usually. One year when I was there, it was 2 floors actually, which was pretty cool. Carrera showing their 298s in 2 different scales, and it's really great that they're doing these. The mold looks really nice on these. The reaction by the slotting community seems to be pretty positive about this. It's just cool to see Carrera keeping the Ferrari license going with doing the most modern, most current car. The way the license works, I believe, is that Ferrari really is most interested in the licensee doing, or the licensor doing, the most modern car that they race. Ferrari really isn't interested in pushing, from what I gather, the older cars that they used to race, because, you know, they're interested in mostly pushing what they're currently doing now, and that's why you see the 298, and I think it makes sense in some ways. What will be more interesting now is with Hamilton going to Ferrari, as we've seen after this season, so it'll be in the 2025 season, as most people probably know now. I think there will be an extra push to get Hamilton Formula One car done by Carrera for sure. Definitely look for your local decal maker to make Hamilton's numbers and the race livery, so to speak, although the cars don't really have much of a livery on them. Formula One cars, that is. I know they do, but it's really, I mean, it's just not much body on a Formula One car. In any case, it's going to be really interesting to see what comes out of the move by Hamilton to Ferrari with regard to slot cars. Hamilton has real Ferraris, and it'll just be interesting to see kind of what this looks like this season as well as in 2025. Of course, thank you all very much. Stick around through the racing and show news, and there's been another couple more added. We're really fleshing out this year's news here. And I'll be back right after this to wrap up the video. Thanks very much, everybody. I think I can do a live stream this weekend. I did want to thank who sent me these. There was a box here. Shoot. And of course it's not on this box. I've always, as you all know, struggling to find screwdrivers. Lynn Davis, maybe, sent me a whole bunch of, and these are Stanley's too. Wow, good screwdrivers. A whole bunch of Phillips screwdrivers. Look at all these. Look at all these. That's incredible. I'm never gonna run out of screwdrivers again. Yes, I will. Thank you all very much. Probably see you on Sunday.